Hello, welcome to our lesson. Today we'll be talking about drugs. What is a drug? A drug is any substance taken into the body that modifies or affects the chemical reactions in the body. The drug may be one taken legally to reduce a symptom such as a headache or to treat a bacterial infection. These we call medicinal drugs. Or a drug may be one taken illegally to provide stimulation or induce sleep or create hallucinations. We call these ones recreational drugs. Drugs are present in many products such as tea, coffee, and energy drinks. We have caffeine, tobacco, which contains nicotine, alcoholic drinks which contain alcohol, which although legal, can cause serious effects when taken excessively or over extended periods of time. Today we'll endeavor to zoom in on medicinal drugs. Now, medicinal drugs are any substance used in medicine to help our bodies to fight illness or disease, and we call these ones medicinal drugs. And amongst them, we want to zoom in and look at antibiotics. Now, antibiotics are substances that kill bacteria or prevent their growth but do not harm other living cells. Most of them are made by fungi. It is thought that the fungi make antibiotics to kill bacteria living near them, because bacteria and fungi are both decomposers, so they might compete for food. Now, the first antibiotic to be discovered is penicillin. It is made by the fungus Penicillium, which was discovered by Alexander Fleming in 1928. Now, penicillin kills bacteria in the following way. We can see here penicillin, and this is the bacterium molecule. So what happens is that the penicillin actually attacks the bacteria by damaging the cell wall. So once the cell wall has been damaged, this cell will continue to grow, as you can see, but there is no cell division and there is no development of the broken wall. So the wall gets weaker and eventually ruptures. So that is basically how penicillin and other antibiotics actually attack the bacteria. However, sometimes you discover that in the action of antibiotics, if someone does not take the full course of the antibiotic, what happens is that not all the bacterial cells are destroyed. So we have some bacteria remaining unharmed, and these bacteria, they will develop resistance. They will actually undergo what is called a mutation, where they actually change their structure to defend themselves against the antibiotic. So in the end, what will happen is that the mutants survive antibiotic treatment, and we have a new population of bacteria, now all resistant to the antibiotic. So in the end, we have our bacteria actually not being taken care of by the antibiotic. So as a result, somebody takes medication, they don't get better. They take another course, but they don't get better. So what should we do to minimize drug-resistant bacteria? As you can see from this page, we can develop new antibiotics, because for every antibiotic, it seems as if there will be new strains of bacteria that tend to resist that kind of antibiotic. So as a measure, there is need to develop new antibiotics all the time so that we keep a step ahead. Number two, it is also recommended that we use antibiotics less often, because the more you use antibiotics, your body begins also to develop different strains of bacteria which are resistant to antibiotics.